Previously on Kotor 2.
I am your master, and I'm giving you an order to assist me.
Weary resignation. Very well, master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
These keep getting better and better. How do I get this damn code?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
If you have the code, give it to me.
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed, musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
But you know the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh yes, master. The code is maintenance control, voice print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Staying out of the corner. Leave the condescending out of the speech, or else.
Placating answer. Oh, of course, master. I shall endeavor not to forget such descriptors in the future. If I do, I assure you, it is merely a result of memory damage I have suffered since our arrival.
You could just feel the sarcasm and venom spitting off of that sentence. God. The maintenance officer is dead. How can I get him to speak the code?
Answer, master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
Screw that. I'm going.
And now,
Hello, you beautiful magical creatures. NecromanticWater here, and thank you for joining me in my playthrough of Kotor 2. Last time, we walked on the outside of the Paragus space station. We were just casually in space, and a new threat appeared. Or at least docked. I killed the thing. And we got to another part of the whole area to see if we can figure out a way to escape. There we go. Now the fire suspension systems have gone active. Can't even make it to the dormitory section. Watch the turrets turn their carbonite freeze rays on Arbad before he even got halfway across the room. Fortunately, their range doesn't seem to go beyond the room itself. I was able to remain safe in the corner, but didn't have any ranged weapons to take them out from a distance. And you don't have a self-fill generator to sneak across them either. I tried unlocking the storage room, but there seems to be a door to the storage room to see if there's any cold resistant items or grenades I could use, but the door is sealed from the lockdown. I don't know enough about security systems to open it. I don't have a sonic charge to blow it open either. Seems like you're just SOL. Just casually, no security. You know, simple as that. All your problems can be solved with lockpicking. I say that's a joke, but honestly, there's a lot of problems in games that can be solved with the power of lockpicking. So many upgrade stuff. It's a shame this blaster can't be upgraded. 49 monies. Nice. Let's look. A couple of things. Cold resistance, fire resistance. Oh, this would be useful if I was using demolition. Although it does give me computer use and security, and those are my higher skills. Yeah. Neat. I did all my upgrading last time. I can't even upgrade this gun, like I said. Alright. We conveniently have a ranged weapon. We shouldn't be affected by their freezing thing. Hell out of these things. I just realized how much of the force bar the speed takes up. Only. I know I'm getting in the game, but I'm already wishing I had the higher levels of the dual weapon stuff, so I was more accurate. Grenade, nice. Can I finesse this with making it faster? I can. Taking money off corpses. I mean, they're a corpse. They don't need it. No! I'm in the range of his freezing. Oh, that, and he got like right up on me. I need you to... See, I have ways of dealing with droids up close. It's called a grenade feet. There's something menacing about this spider robot sprinting at me. Even if I use the medkit, I don't have treat injury. It's gonna do like nothing. Fire your shields. How dare you have shields preventing me from blastering you? That is just not cool. Tell me what debuff I have. Whatever. Here. I'm good. No logs, I guess. Okay. Seems like the dormitories were gassed. That is unfortunate for those people. Well, you know, time to go on a looting spree. Well, that and killing a few more droids and getting some. Hello? New hit? Getting some more experience, maybe leveling up soon. Wait. Even though I literally was just looking at it, I don't actually know how close I am to leveling up. For me having defense, I have no defense. Let's see if I will be more accurate with the single pistol for now. Even though I have a dual weapon thing. Missing a lot of shots. Not missing. How am I supposed to be the best gunslinger of the West? Whichever direction West is in space. On it. Looks like it needs to be plugged in. Cool. Anyway, as I was going to say, how am I supposed to be the best gunslinger out to the universe? I can't hit anything. Or would be disappointed in me. Has no mind. Or demolition. Oh. Maybe on whenever I decide to do the light side playthrough, because definitely it's not going to be immediately after the dark side one. Whenever I do the light side playthrough, maybe I'll mess with demolition. Maybe even stealth too, since like I said, I never mess with those. Alas. There's just so much good stuff here. Good upgrade materials. I mean, you know, better me having all this stuff than it just, I guess, rotting or decaying on this space station. Insert log.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13, then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the medbay? Maybe the Jedi's awake. If so, he could help us.
No good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to him? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down.
Good to know Gaddon survived the events of Telos of the first game.
We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe he could... but no, he's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since Kotor and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system? It's...
Man, these people are not learning. Like I said, these people just do not learn. They were commenting on things they shouldn't comment on. And then immediately get proven why you shouldn't comment on these things. He literally was just like, oh yeah, at least the ventilation is working. And what happened? Not even 2 seconds later? I'm talking about like things not the same accuracy as Big Pistol. Go back. I think I'm missing all these shots. You'd think of my high dexterity, I would be hitting more than I am. But, oh well. I am only at the beginning of the game, so I'm sure that's hopefully not going to be a common occurrence where I'm actually going to be potentially stressing. Ooh, heavy blaster, you say? Ooh, another one that has to be plugged in. Melee shields. You know, melee shields will not be helpful if we don't plan on getting in melee range. Or... Let me attack! No! Why? Why can't I just stab the door with my little plasma torch? I gotta use a skill that I don't have. It's not. It's kind of tempting, but I'm not going to like start all over just for the demolition. Okay, well we got another data pad to take, so maybe we can plug it into this computer over here. Get some more juicy lore. Shenanigans and people saying things they shouldn't be saying. Okay.
We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo-transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown, but the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible, but there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck.
Did they really not? Like, I get, like, everything was sabotaged and whatnot, but, like, are you telling me in cases of emergencies of lockdowns, you don't have a override thing in your dormitory? And the only way to get out of the lockdown is by outside?
The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here, unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter.
Well, you know...
Managed to use the holo-transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the Paragus facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbolifts, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
You know, I'm not a smart person, I'll admit that, but I feel like you should always have a couple of backup escape routes in case of... Just in case. I know you can't prepare for every situation, but shenanigans like this, I feel like you might be able to foresee some stupid crap like this happening. No. You can't be healing the thing. Oh god. Don't you dare freeze me. Oh my god. Sir? Sir. Now let's go back to shooting the ball before I... There we go. They definitely have more HP. Before whatever. You take those. Excuse you? Excuse you, sir? That is some good range on that freezing thing that I'm pretty sure should not have that kind of range. I could have just took a couple of steps back, but wow. also damaged. More stuff that I should have mines for. Although, me like musing about having demolition to open stuff, if I remember correctly in this game, it actually doesn't come up as much as you think it would. Like, besides like this Paragus station where all hell broke loose, like maybe like a few moments later on, I can't really imagine. I can't really remember like times where you need mines or something to open stuff. Usually security is where you go. Or just bunga bunga, brute forcing and breaking stuff. That's never the thing to do. Because how would you get all of the delicious, sweet sustenance of loot if you just unga bunga and destroy everything? I don't want power. I want the other stuff. You want fine. Good. Persuade thing. Ah. I just want more like defeats and skill, so I could be even more of efficient blasty boy. Like I said, there's just something menacing about like these droids running towards me. Frankly, then I should also like increase the damage of what? Like, I know unless you place the mines and stuff. I actually don't remember if it affects the grenades themselves. I would assume it does. Now, the more I'm talking about demolition, the more like I'm thinking about like actually one day doing a run where that's one of my main skills. I swear they're never going to get around to fixing the ventilation system. If the food processors back up again, and then next time the fumes start flooding the mess hall, I'll be dead rather than just nauseous. I'll keep a breath mask here just in case. You need poison. There's just some Sonic stuff. Oh, just got Oh, is this a... This is one of those workbenches that you can't, like, upgrade stuff, but you can craft miscellaneous stuff, so I will be right back and see if there's anything I can craft. Alrighty. I didn't really even need to pause there. There was nothing I could do. Treat injury or demolitions. I can't make med stuff or bombs. Rip me. Only I had somebody who could, other character besides me being alone, that had these skills that I don't have. Got another lecture about the Oh, the contraband today. Security hasn't started doing spot checks on our quarters yet, so my cache is in the lower bunk of my room in the eastern dormitory should still be safe. You won't know it's even there unless you know what to look for. Kotor came around again, asking me if there was any special cargo to sell, and I was getting a bad feeling about how he was asking, so I stayed quiet about my stash. I want to keep that blaster I smuggled from Telos, and a few grenades there. The only benefit to having a room that furthest from the door is if it should buy me enough time to dump my contraband security. Okay, you said on the eastern side and room furthest from the door, right? I remember correctly, that's actually one of the ones that can't open, is it? I think this one's the east one. I don't know my directions. Oh, it probably is the one I can't open. Because that is furthest from the door. Okay. Rip. Unless this one's east and it's this one. 'Cause, again, I don't know my directions. Oh, game? What the hell? That was a little thing unlocking. I think it's the door that I can't open, or one of the doors I can't open. Rip me. I'm pretty sure I picked up another battle lock, didn't I? No, I didn't. Ah, rip me. No special contraband. Useful stuff for me. Oh well. The important thing is just figuring out a way to GTFO. Ah, really? Another one that needs to be plugged in? Okay, well, we know what to do with those. This is such a... Why? This is the best type of magic to use in game. Why use stuff like throwing fireballs or shooting lightning when you can just make yourself run faster?
What did you want to talk to me about? I have to suit up and drill the 3219K asteroid claim within the hour, so talk quick.
I heard you had plans for the Jedi. About selling him to the exchange.
Yeah, but security already set their piece on that, didn't they? Nobody's getting sold to anyone.
Are they? I've seen the logs you've been accessing. Maybe the two of us could work something out.
It doesn't matter what we work out. We wouldn't make one hyperspace jump before what's left of the Republic was on us.
If you have a way off this station, I can cover our tracks. And ensure the Republic is not alerted to our presence.
Well, I may know someone. Works the system on special jobs. He may want to know details, but I might be able to arrange transport.
I've seen the logs. I know you've already asked him and given the details. Once he agrees, I can handle the rest.
Handle the rest? Like how?
When the time comes, I'll contact you via comlink. Maintenance out.
Since when did the maintenance officer grow some horns?
Interesting. Seems like the maintenance guy. Part of the shady stuff of Kotor. Yeah, I mean, I guess when you live your life on a mining colony thing, I guess you gotta make a side hustle somehow or whatever.
Almost didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you Murglak. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to na-shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Korta, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You? It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing his identity, and then trying to harm him. And that I cannot allow. Statement. You are a risk, Korta. You are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased.
Mocking query. Korta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
God damn that HK. Oh, I know we got the code on one of them, but I'm just gonna. I'll be right back. I don't remember the code off the top of my head. Alrighty, I have gotten my code. 7, 5, 13, 17, and 3. Nice.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
I have felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once.
There's no
We are
we.
together in this matter, you and I. What affects you affects me. There can be no division in our actions, or everything is lost.
I'm not letting some old screw hold me up. I'm traveling alone.
I realize that you have traveled alone ever since the Mandalorian Wars, but that time of self-reflection is over. And if you cannot see beyond yourself and your own needs, then you should know that I have the only means of accessing the Ebon Hawk's Navi computer. Without it, we both are trapped here.
Are you rat? Okay, fine. As soon as we're off this rock, I'm gonna find a nice asteroid to drop your ass off. You can live off the rest of your short life.
We need to make our way to the docking area on this level. I fear the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that has docked here.
Whatever. Sweet delicious daughters. Well, I think the gun only should apply to all of the characters. So this is gonna be really interesting trying that out. I'm thinking I might start cutting out menu time of equipping characters and leveling up. Well, leveling up my allies anyway. No, should maybe cross that bridge. I might get to it. But like I said, I do know that I'm kind of curious how this is going to go if I just have everybody be guns.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
No time to explain. Grab a weapon and follow me.
Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station.
Another party
Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
Yeah, after the deaths you caused, rescue is hardly the time.
Correction. I am not here to argue semantics, Master, so I will simply inform you that you are wrong, as were those recently corrected miners.
Those recently corrected miners. Look, I'm tired of listening to you. It's pretty good slap.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Upgraded everybody, or equipped Atten. Leveled him up. I think I am gonna just cut out. Oh, that did a lot. I suppose that is one problem everybody using plasmas is a mine can just walk up and kill everybody.
Statement. Self-list 3. 2.
Time to even the odds.
Systems failing, Master.
It's weird hearing that actually voice acted. I'm so used to that just being three text boxes on screen. Nice. HK thing. Alrighty. Well, actually, I believe this is a good starting point for now. I hope everybody had a good time. Until we go to the future, please like, comment, and subscribe, and try to stay fabulous.